Hello? So, this is the Transformers Studio Series, almost at 86, Age of Extinction, Optimus Prime. Here he is, and yeah, this guy looks amazing. Yeah, the backpack is a little uncanny, but doesn't matter, you can take it off pretty easily. It's just on a mushroom peg. Let's take it off. Yeah, here it is. With his nipples for some reason. Why did they give him nipples? I don't know why. The only thing I don't like about this robot mode, I can zoom in, right? His eyes, they look a little dead. You can see that. I'm guessing probably not. Whatever. Anyway, there is that. Age of Extinction may be my least favorite Transformers movie, but I gotta admit this is a cool Optimus Prime design. Just by the nipples. Nipplemus Prime, as I call him. Yeah, so articulation-wise, you have a ball joint at the head, go up, down, side to side, left and right. Got a very good range of the head. Arm can move out. This likes to untab, but it's annoying. Keep the shoulder pad out of the way if you want. You have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow due to transformation. And for one of the accessories, the wrist can go in. It can't go down. And for having a sword, that's not exactly the best thing. I'm moving over. I don't bump into my friggin' parts separator. But I found a way to negate this, like I did in the thumbnail. So what you're gonna do is just do it like this, where the elbow is facing inward. Rotate this, and boom, you have that. It looks a little weird, but it looks good to me. Not what I wanted to do. And also, these like to fall off, and they both fell off. Awesome. Cool. Put in my... Anyway, let me just get these back on. And yeah, so you do have a waist swivel. You can move the skirts out of the way if you'd like. Like to move forward, back, out. You have a thigh swivel, knee bend, ankle swivel, ankle pivot. So yeah, you have that. It's pretty good, pretty well articulated. This is a leader class after all. And you're $55 worth. And for Nemesis, $60. Pain. I will be getting Nemesis, by the way. Just because I like this figure. There's a part in the transformation I don't like, and I really hope they fix it on Nemesis. But we'll get to that later. For now, we're going to go through his accessories. So first, you have his shield, which there's a port here. Or I mean a peg that can go into here. Nice. And then you can, if you take this part off and move it over a bit, and you take this part off and do the same thing. Come on, please. You got his gun shield thing from the movie. That is sick. I don't think that's even in the instructions. That was a hidden feature. Then you have this blade that he used for 5 minutes. Which this is why you have the button going in here. As that just plugs into here. Not very well, but whatever. And you can bring the arm up a bit, or the hand if it wants to. There you go. And that's a little better. This fell off again. Stop. Go stabby stab. And then you have this little holster that goes on his back. At least I think it goes on his back. It goes on his back, right? It goes on there somewhere. Or somewhere else. But it fits these two parts, which will combine to create the sword of judgment, I think it's called. I don't remember. Yeah, this thing goes in here, and the sword goes somewhere. I forgot where. You can figure it out yourself. You sons of bitches. Anyway, yeah, you can hold the sword of judgment. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And go more stabby stab. Blocking my camera. So now I want to get to not the most annoying part of the figure, but the most complex part of the figure. I mean, there's a part that is the most annoying part of the figure, but what we're gonna do is transformation now. So it is quite complex, so bear with me. So first, lift up the shoulder pads, bring these out, then you're gonna unpeg this, not take it off. It's an oopsie on my part. I just realized how small that connection point is. Jesus Christ. They just slide in like that. How do I get this in? Ah, crap. There we go. Oh, fastballs. Alright, got it. So anyway, you're just gonna lift that up, and this piece is gonna come in there. You bring up this, rotate it around. That, bring these two pieces up, and this up. You can actually do that. Easier. Bring this up, and then you're not even close to being done. So, you bring these pieces up, fold in the hip skirts, which is pretty clever. You do the same on the other side. Now, bring this part back, and on top here, my hand is blocking the camera. Okay, now, getting this out, and I recommend grabbing it here. You're just going to bring this part down, here, and then you're going to do the same thing on the other side. So, don't rotate the camera, just down, and again, grab it, this peg here, and you got it. And bring that back. Now, you're going to rotate the arm around, bring this up, and fold that in. Don't peg it in yet, as what you're going to do is you're going to peg this thing to here. Here, I'll zoom in for you. You're going to plug this in. Essentially, it's helping me, actually. Zooming in, it'll help you see what to do. It doesn't want to plug it. Whatever. I think with this, I'm needing to do this. You have to get in there. What's going on? I'm stuffy waiting. My nose is stuffed up. Why? Yeah, now you can do that, and you can plug this in. And that's one side of the cab done. Now the other side is exactly the same thing. Wow. So I'm gonna zoom in again. Sir, what are you doing? What is happening? Anyway, I don't think you could see that, but it was being weird. Anyway, you're just where's the peg? I don't know where the peg is. Oh, I see it. Okay. Let me fold this up. Rotate around. Fold up. Now this. Bring that in. I know this is a bit cumbersome, but trust me on this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this off camera a bit. I'm not gonna pause this because this is easy. But yeah. And then, yeah, you can plug this all in. Stop doing that. Then, you're gonna plug that together. Bring it here. Get everything situated. Get the roof there. I guess not the roof, but that part. And the cab is done. For now. Oh wait, no, you can bring this up. Now it's done. For now. We're gonna work on the legs now. Yes, that was only the cab. Took me 5 minutes to do the cab. Fell off again. Where did it go? Go this time. Go up my app. Oh, it's totally fucking stuck. Anyway, you're gonna close up the feet, rotate them around, just like so. Then what you're gonna do is rotate these up and rotate the waist. Now, plug the legs together, and we're gonna start unpegging everything. Just do that. This comes up. It does that. You do everything. There, the legs unpegged. Awesome. Amazing. Fantastic. And now, the worst part. Plugging this in. It never wants to stay. These side pan... Okay, it was not that easy. I gotta start doing this on camera. Maybe doing this first is actually better. I usually do these first, but this time it actually works better doing that. This does not want to go. It is now no longer wanting to go in. Okay, whatever. Just gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop recording here. Or at least pause the recording so I can plug this in, because you do not want to see me do this. Okay, so I mostly got this plugged in. This is the only part that isn't plugged in. Really, I just don't want to. So, pain. But I'm just gonna deal with it. So, while holding this thing together for desperate life, I'm going to bring this piece out. It back a bit so it will plug into here. And you also want it, hold on, to plug in here. So let me just get that done here. Hopefully on camera. There you go. So by the way, some advice for this, peg in this first. Peg this piece in first. Then let me just fix this a bit here. Oh my god, if you go one more damn time. Do that. And that will save you so much trouble. Save me a lot of trouble here. So, you're just going to do the same thing on the other side while being as careful as a freaking tiger. To not unpeg anything. Now you're just gonna take out the trailer hitch, which makes me believe we're gonna get a trailer someday. I mean, you never had a trailer in the movie, so maybe not, but we'll see. Anyway, there he is, finally. It took, holy shit, that took 10 minutes. Anyway, here he is. Well, actually, it took me probably 15, but, you know. Yeah, so this is, oh, I'm just gonna flat out say it, this is the best alt mode I've ever seen on a Transformer. Unless you look at the bottom or a little bit on the I guess back of the truck, this is just a perfect Peterbilt truck. You cannot tell this thing transforms. It's crazy. If you can tell this thing, oh, by the way, you push this down, I kind of forgot to do that, so, it looks a little weird. Forgive me. But, this is just a perfect Peterbilt truck. And it's licensed, too. If you look. North, it has, like, the numbers and stuff. There's an Autobot symbol there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is licensed. Because it has all the numbers and stuff. Yeah, it has the W logo. And yeah, it has the Western Star logo. So yeah, this is licensed. I got the Western Star license for this. That is just cool. I fucking love this figure. I think if they didn't have that license, the robot mode would look 20 times better, and the vehicle mode would look 20 times worse. And I do like the robot mode. It's accurate. And this is even more accurate to the real thing. If you grabbed a Peterbilt truck and put it next to here, it would look amazing. It would look just completely, almost perfectly aligned. So, I don't think I ever said this, but a couple months ago, I did go to North Carolina. I saw, like, 14 of these. I saw, like, 14 Peterbilt trucks in, like, one drive when I was driving, like, to the hotel we were staying at. I saw so many of this type of truck. I never see them here and where I live, which I will not say, because I don't want to leak where I am. I know it wouldn't be leaking my address, but I don't give a shit. But yeah, I do not see any here, and it was a really cool surprise to see those there. Anyway, yeah, so that was my review for the Transformers Studio Series Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.